Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Memphis Grizzlies and the Philadelphia 76ers. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Williams. And it's Bane in at shooting guard. Clock at 4. And that one's good, Morant.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Pass to Iverson. Pass to Snow. Here's the pass to Hill. Over Morant. Hill, no good. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Williams. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Philadelphia's head coach. They will be facing a tough inside defender in Jaren Jackson Jr. Coach told me Jaren has a great sense of timing to disrupt inside shots. You can't depend on anything being a clean look at the basket. And that's the challenge that the big man presents. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. So it's Philadelphia now, following the score by Memphis. Pass to Lynch. Down low. Morant against Hill. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Morant, and that one is good. Morant's got 6.
Bread and butter play. Morant and screen and roll. He'll typically make you pay.
Snow the pass to Iverson. Driving inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. McCulloch's checked in for Mutombo. Geiger comes in for Hill. Jones checked in for Lynch. And it's McKee in for Snow. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Anderson comes in for Jaren Jackson. Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Williams. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. Now here's McKee. The score now all even.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Gets it to go. That one good for Melton.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Iverson. Shoots over Melton. Iverson, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
He was all alone on that one.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Iverson gets the bucket.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, they're having a lot of success from mid-range in the first half. Always nice to have that jumper to fall back on.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Jones. He's out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Conchar in at the 3. And McKee kicks to Jones. Shoots the 3. Iverson, no luck. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And the 76ers with some changes. Mutombo comes in for McCullough. And it's Lynch in for Geiger. The Grizzlies also making a change. Clark's checked in. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Anderson kicks to Melton. Outside, Jones drives to the hoop. Shoots over McKee, and he overshot that one, missing.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's deflected.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Melton. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And the dunk by Iverson.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Now, here's Melton. D right on him, and Jones sends it back. Iverson against Jones. Over Jones. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Iverson's got the lead up to 4 now for Philadelphia. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Clark, and it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block.
The drive by Iverson. Anderson with the block. On up there for Clark. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Oh, perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy. Kind of like Shaq Super.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter, just a...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We've seen Allen Iverson really have a great game.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
We've got Allen Iverson. Hill is out there with Mutombo. Then there's Snow, and it's Lynch at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Iverson grabs the board. The 76ers lead. Here's Snow. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Lynch. Pass to Snow. He takes it in. The three. And the 76ers get it back. Mutombo misses.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Morant dishes to Jackson. It's good. This game is all even.
Jackson Jr.
Good concentration by Jaren. A little contact on the shot. No problem.
Snow, the pass to Lynch. Now here's Iverson. Guarded closer. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. Tigers checked in for the 76ers. Philadelphia shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Free throw no good for Iverson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. And here's Morant. Misses the step-back jump shot. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Iverson against Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Iverson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
At the elbow, Williams. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Morant. That one rolling around and rims out.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Iverson passes to Snow. Going inside. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Now it's a 6-point 76ers lead. Here's Morant. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Challenging the heart of the defense. John Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Now here's Iverson. 14 points for him. That one doesn't go. The third quarter comes to a close. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 4. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on his heels.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Up at the forward spots, it's Anderson and Jackson. Then it's Morant, and it's Tillman in at the center, filling out the middle. That's tipped. Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Memphis. Picked away. And here's the break. Here's Snow. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Kyle Anderson. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Yeah, and something else they've done all through this one is knock down the mid-range jump shot whenever they've had the chance.
Mutombo is checked in for Philadelphia. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Morant.
John Morant's floater is the great equalizer. He doesn't have to get to the rim to do damage.
Snow, the pass to McKee. Traps in the tray.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Snow against Morant. And it's sent back by Mutombo. The feed to Jones. No good. Shot missing. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And there's the pass to Bing. Now Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
The D has to be more assertive with Jaren Jackson inside. Even with some contact, he's still able to score.
Snow against Morant. McCullough, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Todd Big Mac.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And some changes here for the 76ers. Lynch, he's checked in for Jones. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for Snow. Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Williams comes in for Anderson. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Morant. And it's Lynch with the rebound. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Iverson, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Iverson's got the lead up to 7 now for Philadelphia. And so here's Memphis. Here's Jackson. Oh, and that puts the lead to just 5.
The young fella, Jaren Jackson, has showed us the ability to step up and make big shots.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're in front by 5. There's 57 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Allen Iverson.
And when a player scores over half his team's points, you know he's going to be our pick. Even when he's been the exclusive focus of the defense, they just haven't been able to keep him in check. A tremendous individual effort.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during that last break, I heard Philadelphia's coach as he addressed the team. He told his team, if we can get some defensive stops here, we can win this game. It's down to who wants it more. Kevin?
Thanks, David. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
Snow, the pass to Lynch. To the paint. Here's Mutombo. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Allen Iverson.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Williams finds Morant. Into the lane. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And an intentional foul right there.
Eric Snow.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're behind by 8. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. It's good from beyond the arc.
Love the play there on the inbound. The defense lost contact with him, and he knocks down the triple.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Payne for 3. The shot missing. So the 76ers win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done.